now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to round 3 of the GP2 division here at the circuit of the Bahrain International Circuit. Unfortunately, we did lose Davey. Was it just a simple disconnection?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, well that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
You're not the only one actually to have been disconnected. We've actually also lost just like Senna, so if we lose like a couple more people, we will restart the session, so it gives you guys a chance. But for now, all I can say is, well, obviously you will be starting at the back of the grid, but do you hope for a decent race at all?
Yeah, I feel like I can be up with yeah, I feel like I can be up with Brian, have a good battle racing.
Alright, fair enough. Well, sorry for you for your disconnection, but like I said, hopefully you can stay in the game and have a decent race.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I said, we are here for the GPT. Oh, once again, I have the glitch with the timing screwed. Nothing just seems to be going my way. But, well, once again, you're joined tonight by myself, XRL GP2 for tonight's race, and my co-commentator in crime, Christopher Moss. Good evening, Chris. That wasn't excited enough, I think, there. Not very eccentric, Chris. I'm joking. Everything.
What's not to be excited about?
Of course it has. Not. Well, if you haven't invited just like Sonny, hopefully, well, if you can get him in, then that would be great. But so it does mean that we only have 12 people setting qualifying at the moment. Hopefully Davey can stay in, as we mentioned before. Just have a quick look and see, because this is the early stages and people setting lap times. Currently Jamie is actually on pole on a 1:31.3. He did race last night in the F1 division, and he is racing again tonight, so he's doing 2 100% race distance here, is Jamie. But you know, nevertheless, you know, fair play to him. He's going to stick at it. Second place we have Ryan in the Ferrari, once again showing his pace right to the front of the field. Then there's a big gap actually of about 6/10 back to Weekly Nath, who holds the third spot, followed by Super Sick, who has moved down from F1 to GP2. Then you find Voids in 5th place, Lee in LGS in 6th, Flame Dragon 7th, Askas in 8th, Living Dead 9th, and Jambo, who set a 1:34.2, who's currently P10. Hopefully that's just he's on the prime. That's interesting when he's on the primes. I hope he can have a. Well, I don't hope actually, because we want somebody else to win for once. But we'll get out onto the track and we will see how people are doing. Just like Senna, Davey had a simple disconnection. Was it the same for yourself? I said, did you have just a simple disconnection?
Say that again. Yeah.
Right, well, hopefully your connection can stay for the entire race. It does mean you'll be starting at the back, unfortunately, with Davey, but do you expect a decent result, even when starting at the back? Alright, well, fingers crossed for you that your connection does hold and you can have a decent race. So thank you for your time in the moment. Exactly the same as I have been for the past 2 weeks, which there's no difference, no change.
The stream has echo, as I have already replied, you can't do anything about the echo at the minute, as I have already replied. Anybody can't do anything about the echo at the minute unless anybody knowledge of how to do such things.
Yeah, I mean,
knowledge of how to do such things.
Well, I haven't actually changed anything at all, and yet for some reason, the known to man, it just changes itself every week. So I don't know what to do. I'm lost as to what to do. I think what I might do is for next week to check. Well, I'll try and run it through XSplit or Open Broadcaster or something, rather than using my capture device Streamies, because there seems to be a problem with it week in, week out. So I will change it next week, but well, you'll just have to put up with it, guys. I apologise for it, and that's all I can really say. Well, actually, the question is it echoing for both of us? Or is it just Chris? Or is it just me? Please let us know. Or well, get your comments on the chat box, and Chris can have a look at it. Just try to find. Oh, sorry, go on.
I'm thinking we should make this interesting. I mean, I'm thinking we should make this interesting. I mean, it's currently 2. How about a little race in this race regarding qualifying? How about a little race in this race qualifying?
Okay then, who are you going with?
I am going to go with...
Well, I'm going to go with Jambo. Really? I must have missed that. I must have missed that, damn it! Oh well, I may as well just give up. On board with the Skassin, currently P9 with a 132.8. I don't know what lap time he's going to set until he crosses the line because of the stupid glitch they have. And he's got a McLaren actually, he's just come out of the pit lane, and I think that's put him off actually into turn 1 because he's run really wide and slightly cuts turn 2, so not the best from Skassin here, but that McLaren, whoever it is not getting out of his way. I wonder if there's a little bit of lag in the game itself. I don't know, but Skassin he's definitely caught up in the turbulent air. And yeah, as I mentioned, he's really struggling as we've lost just like Senna for the second time already. Not really going well for him at the moment, but yeah, as I said, look, what is that McLaren doing? Oh, now he gets out of the way. Finally, that was... Whichever McLaren driver that was really poor driving. Well, it's either Voids or it's Jamie. I wouldn't have imagined, well, either driver doing it really. But poor driving really, to say the least. Stay on board with this guy and see if he can actually improve at all. I wouldn't think he will from what has happened, but he's come through to the end of sector 2 now, through the flat out right-hander before the penultimate corner. A really difficult corner this. Can catch drivers out because it tightens on the exit and proven there by Skassin running wide. Thankfully he doesn't get the auto spin curve and doesn't go into the wall, but he still managed to keep a bit of speed through there, coming into the last corner. Again, another corner that tightens on the exit, takes that really well actually, rides the curve. Maybe a little bit too much, he might have scrubbed off a little bit of speed, but nonetheless it wasn't too bad. Does he improve at all? He improves by 5, or about half a tenth.
Interestingly, Swish is open on the street. Have you got your
well, it is.
Stromer apparently is doing a good job in Swish's Swish says good to hear that the league standings on. Swish says good to hear that the league standings on. Daniel Ricciardo is one to be the world champion.
Not a bad bet at all actually. I think he is definitely one to watch because obviously he finished 3rd in the championship this season, picking up 3 victories, whereas we thought, you know, the Mercedes did romp away with it in the end, picking up the other 16 victories between them. Obviously Hamilton picking up 11 victories and Rosberg only 5. But yeah, he is definitely one to watch out for. Again, it just has to concur for next season. As I'm staying on board with Conor Rice at the moment, currently P10. Seems to be a little bit of lag actually from Conor Rice. I don't know if that's down to the horse or if it's his own connection, but he is jumping around a little bit. He goes very wide actually into turn 10, and he's rammed the curb quite a lot there, compromises his speed on the exit. He's lost, I'll probably say, around about a third of a second as a result of that. As he comes down the DRS straight in towards turn 11. Stays off the curb on the inside, actually rides the outside, which again is quite dangerous because you can easily lose the back end, and again the car can just set you off into a spin. Through the penultimate corner and gets a little bit of wobble there actually, and again puts him wide on the exit. And a bit of a scruffy look here at the moment from Conor Rice in the force in, coming down to the last corner now. Slight cut. I wonder if the game gave him a corner point warning for that and has abandoned his left. I don't think it has. I think he's going to carry on, but he doesn't improve. Ha! Chris, Jambo's out on the options.
He was on that in the last lap,
Oh. Well, I've got on board with Ryan myself now, currently P2. Oh, he's gone quite wide down to turn 11, but still manages to keep the speed up. Somehow he does as he comes through turn 12, turn 13 now, and into turn 14. How does he take it? He goes a little wide, but again manages to keep speed and avoids the curve and exit. Once again, we've lost just like Senna. Clearly his connection is the best part of rubbish at best. As Ryan goes through the final corner, takes that really well on the inside, rides the curb on the outside, trusting the curbs actually in this game. He's actually aborting his lap and goes into the box.
if a Red Bull turn up with interestingly on Twitch we have then if a Red Bull turn up with a phone goes Vettel's digging down then watch this space.
Well, we shall see obviously when the cars get released you know, for next year, and see what packages everybody brings for the first races, as Dizzy Cupid is about to finish his lap, and he doesn't improve unless he's going for another lap. He remains on the 31.6, and we'll stay on board actually and just see if he does go for another lap, because he has got the DRS deployed, and he's actually taken turn 1 really well there actually, Dizzy Cupid, so it looks like he is going for another lap. He actually cuts turn 2 to try and gain a little advantage. Coming up towards turn 4 now, a good corner actually for overtaking here, even without the DRS. If you get a really poor regular, you can be in trouble from the car behind, but no such problems there for Dizzy Cupid. Brian takes the corner really well, doesn't take too much curb. Come through turn 6 and 7 now. He's actually told me, that's a real big track extend at turn 7 there. He has told me he is back on his wheel tonight, because he had a difficulty or a problem with it last week, but he's back on it again tonight. Come through turn 9 now into turn 10, and that's another corner cut there from Dizzy Cupid. But gotta watch out here, because you can get penalties even from your qualifying laps here, so the guys have got to be careful. You have to be quick, but they've also got to be clean. Through turn 11, and he misses the apex completely there. Rides the curb on the outside, probably scrubbed off a little bit of speed. As again he runs wide, and he's actually gone off track.
Now going through turn 12, he should jump just going around turn 11 on the opposite car track. A little bit as he goes around turn 12, now going through turn 12, within the white line. Still, I don't think he's noticed the fact that there's a car off track. As he goes around turn 12, he keeps within the white line, and he comes around the final point, now takes it nice and cleanly, doesn't get too much full spin. He's now heading towards the line, and he comes around the final point, now takes it, and he's
damn it. Jambo, you've let me down.
He has, and he's on third. Swish says it's my audio that's
so it's just you. Okay, so at least that's one thing better. At least it's not just mine. At least mine isn't.
Also, I'm going for Jambo for the win. If you mute that,
right, okay. I've muted my PC audio. Let's see if that works. Fingers crossed. As I'm aboard with LG. Jambo for the win. Well, I'm going to go with Jamie then if that's the case. LGS only currently P9 at the moment, so struggling with Toro Rosso. He's on his final lap at the moment. He's entering the last sector into the penultimate corner. Goes a little wide, but doesn't use the whole of the outside either. So not too bad from LGS as he comes down towards the final corner. See how he takes in. The ball is actually off there. He misses the apex. The LGS doesn't like the curve on the outside, so could have taken more speed actually. Well, let's see as he comes. DRS deployed. Where does he improve? No, he does not. Living Dead, the final person to set a qualifying lap, currently only P12 on a 33.1, so not really quick from the Living Dead into the final corner. Well, he took a lot of speed into that, runs a little wide actually, and very lucky not to get the auto spin curve. DRS deployed, does he improve? He does to a 32.3, but only moves him up to P10. So it does mean, Chris, that Jamie is on pole position, and I think it looks like he's actually setting another lap time. Let's have a look, and indeed he does box. So there we have it, guys. So Jamie takes pole position by just over 0.2 of a second over Ryan and the Ferrari. Then you find Jambo, who's won the first 2 races of the season so far, starting on the second row just ahead of Dizzy Cupid. Then you find Flame Dragon 5th, Weekly Nath 6th, Vines is 7th with Super Sick 8th and LGS 9th. So it was very close in that mid-pack. Then you find Living Dead in 10th, Assassin 11th with Connor Rice 12th, and obviously Davey and Just Like Senna, who both disconnected, will start at the back. Did Just Like Senna actually get back in there, Chris, or not? He did, right, okay. Well, hopefully his connection can hold up for the race, but Jamie has done the first part that he needs to. Oh, he's just joined now.
He's lagged out again now.
So unfortunately it does mean we're actually going to have 13 runners and riders for the race, but hopefully we can still get a decent race going on. So Chris, we've obviously made our predictions for qualifying. You taken that one. But who are you going to go for the win?
Jambo.
And I'm going to go with Jamie. So we've swapped around. So you still think Jambo's going to get it?
I think Jambo's got better race strategy over Jamie, and a pad is probably a lot better than a wheel round.
Very true, yes, but Jamie did prove his worth last night, and he finished in 4th place, only 5 seconds off the eventual winner, which was Sayari. So Jamie does have the pace. It's a case of whether or not he can hold it when he's leading out in front. Obviously, Jamie was runner-up in GP2 last season. And you think he would be able, and he did win quite a couple of races, in particular in that second half of the season. So hopefully he can have, he can maintain his confidence and, don't bot it like say I do, for example, and that he can actually have a decent race. Obviously we are at Bahrain. It will be a dry race once again for the GP2 guys, but we'll start. Obviously we'll give you a quick rundown from the back to the front. Davey obviously starting in last because of his disconnection. Then you'll find me and Chris, occupying the caterings because we like them that much. And just for this one race, Chris, I'm going to be Adam Stevens.
You're going to be Adam Stevens.
I can't remember. What was his first name? Will Stevens. I don't know. I can't remember. Somebody's decided that they already. That they already want to go. Okay, well there we go then. So quickly finish through. Conor Rice is 12th, Escassin 11th, Living Dead 10th, LGS 9th, Super Sick 8th, Void 7th, Weekly Nerf 6th, Flame Dragon 5th, DigiCupid 4th, Jambo 3rd, Ryan 2nd, and Jamie occupying the pole position. But guys, obviously there's only one way we're going to find out who's going to cross the line first. And again, those important 25 points is to get out onto the track and see what's what. £10, Chris, says that it's actually going to put me in the cockpit view again. Damn it! You owe me money on poker, man.
I gave you.
No, you didn't, because you lost. Well, Chris, you will have to get out of the way because yes, it has put me in the cockpit view. I get £10.
I gave you that today.
No, you didn't. Well, guys, we have 3 red lights, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go for round 3 of the GP2 division here in Bahrain. How is Jamie start? He's actually had a decent start considering he's on the wheel and the Ferrari. He's actually under pressure from Jambo already. Jambo trying to have a look, and Ferrari's actually diving into turn 1. And Ryan actually knocks Jamie off the track, but Jamie manages to hang on. And he maintains the lead for now, but Jambo on the outside in towards turn 4. Is he going to can he make the move on the outside stick? Ryan's in the slipstream of the McLaren. Jambo very late on the brakes, but Ryan's got the inside line. He has the racing line, and he maintains that second place. But Weekly Nerf is now all over the back of his teammate for that P3 spot. And these guys, we've actually got a bit of a split in the field already. It looks like the front half of the field, or the front 6, they've got what is now front 7 because Flame Dragon's just lagged back into 5th. I've got a bit of a gap already to those behind. But Weekly Nerf, who's actually had a very good start, is all over the back of his teammate, who in turn is all over the back of the gearbox of Ryan for P2. Do you mean turn 1 or turn 10? Oh, so it's really unfortunate there for Davey, who obviously did lag out, started at the back, and he's already going to have a front wing change. But it is early days, anything can happen. As Weekly Nerf has actually dropped off the back of his teammate, and the Red Bull of Flame Dragon is actually closing in. But I'm going to move forward to the front 3, where Jamie's got a little bit of a gap at the moment over Ryan, but Jambo is right on the gearbox of the Ferrari as he comes down the main straight. Obviously no DRS because it was only the completion of the first lap, but Jambo's got the slipstream, probably putting up into rich mixture, and he's down on the inside there, and that should be moved, done and dusted. But Ryan's so much later on the brace, and he's just gone wider as a result, so Jambo takes 2nd place. I don't have that one, but Flame Dragon has actually made the move on Weekly Nerf. And can he hold on to turn 4 because Weekly Nerf is looking inside? Yes, he can. So Flame Dragon has moved up into P4. Great start by the Red Bull. Flame Dragon actually, sorry to cut across you, Chris, Flame Dragon went really wide at turn 8, so Weakling Earth takes that 4th position back from him, and a little bit of corner code there from Weakling Earth, but there's a little bit of a train forming now behind him. Obviously we've still got the dancing Red Bull of Flame Dragon who's occupying P5, and we've got the second Ferrari, which is CBA Super 6. So Super 6 has actually gained a position off the start himself. Behind him we've got the Force India of Conorize. So Conorize has actually gained 3 positions off the start, so he's had a really good start as Conorize, and behind him is Living Dead. So it seems to be a couple of people in that mid-pack have lost places, and those who started behind have actually taken full advantage from it. Well, it would be helpful if I knew where Flame Dragon was, because he is lagging all over the spot, but I think he is right behind Weakling Earth. And I'm going to ride on board with that, because he is right in the slipstream of the Mercedes, but the Mercedes has got really good straight line speed. Well, I don't know where Flame Dragon is. Oh, there we go. Lag back into place, and it's maintained in that 5th position, but out in front, Jamie is streaking away. He's got the best part about a 2.5 second gap already over Jambo, who's still under pressure from Ryan. So Ryan's not out of the picture just yet on Jambo. Hello, Michael. I'll go left. I'm joking. Wait, Michael, I know you want to change your gamer tag. I was thinking as we were trying to talk about this the other night, you should change it to XRL Scaffolding. That'll be a good one. It's colorized in the Force India at the DRS on the back of Super Sick in towards turn 11, where he just didn't quite have enough speed to have a look on the inside. Well, Conor is looking really good here, gained 3 positions as I've already mentioned, and it looks like he's ready to take his 4th position already within the first 3 laps. So Conor is looking good at the moment, but as I've already mentioned, Jamie out in front is streaking away, and this, well, I hate to put commentator's curse on it, but could this be raised, done and dusted already? It's now the Living Dead has joined on the back of this group. It's kind of a 3-way battle, as Flame Dragon and Weakling Earth are side by side, but I'm going to stick on board with this, as Super Sick has gone defensive to the middle of the track, but it doesn't really matter. Excuse me, as Conorize has already made the move. Stick, he didn't realise he had DRS, and here comes Living Dead. Can he make a double overtake into turn 1? Yes, he can. That is a brilliant move from Living Dead. Double overtake into turn 1. He moves his way from P8 up into P6. Fantastic. Unlucky. As Flame Dragon is constantly lagging all over the place. I don't know how Weakling Earth is coping with this, because he is right behind him. But it does look a little bit awkward from this point whenever I'm on board with him, or if I'm on board with somebody else. But this is definitely costing Weakling Earth his fun. Oh, Weakling Earth has had a 5-second lag spike. Oh dear, and he's found himself down into P9. Oh dear, Weakling Earth, that is so unfortunate, but at least we can. He's had it beginning of the race, so he can now focus on getting hammered out. But that has cost him 4 positions, and he finds himself now behind the Toro Rosso, I believe, which is LGS. Yeah, he's the one that's battling him, Davey at the back, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if he lost a wing himself. Potentially. As Weakling Earth has got the DRS in the back of LGS. LGS does not have the DRS himself. There's a battle going up further up the field for what is P5. But Weakling Earth, DRS open, tops out at 215 miles an hour. And that's an easy move done and dusted. So he takes 1 position back at least. His next target is CB8 Super 6 for P7. But the battle for P5 still continues. Going for the dummy move on the Living Dead here. But the Living Dead takes the racing line. It does run a little wide, but Conorize was really compromising his turn 4. He's actually lost about a second as a result of that. So the Living Dead can simply pull away. But he's had a great start as the Living Dead. He's moved his way up from 10 up into P5. Not 10, it was 12. But he's up into P5 anyway.
But that also being up interesting news.
I'd probably agree, actually. I'm not going to disagree on that one. Exactly, it's the front four have got a bit of a gap when they've all got a bit, so they can just, you know, they can relax and just pump in the consistent lap times. But the battle is from P5 all the way now down into what is P9, so there's a five-way train here going on from the mid to the back of the point, as LGS is now actually flying. He's obviously wanting to follow Frame Dragon in his footsteps, as Super 6 got a really bad exit from that final corner. He does have the DRS, but Weekly Nath is all over them as they come down in towards turn. I think Super 6 is just going to hang on, simply because of that DRS. Ooh, a little bit of a...
From Super 6, go through turn 1 and it gets really good
traction as a result of that.
Onto the Twitch channel
Box, or you can send your messages to Patronus has done, to myself, XRL Robert, or to Righteous Tag. So I'm just going to quickly read Patronus' messages. Yes, echoing, okay. Jamie for the win, Patronus, okay. Copying me there, and my voice is in slow-mo, then speeds up sometimes, apparently. Perhaps that could be because of the that could be the distance that I am away from my mic, potentially, Patronus. So I'll keep it right in front of me for the time being. Nothing's just going right. No one wants to go right. Oh, a Super Stick hits the back of Conrad there into turn 11, caught out by the slightly earlier braking of the Force India. As he comes through turn 12 and 13. Oh,
excuse me, on the
side by side as a result of it. Bold move from Weekly Nath, and still side by side. Weekly Nath is starting to pull out. He's got about half a car left. Who's going to be first into the last corner? Oh, LGS hits the back of Super, but Weekly Nath takes that position. That was a fantastic move. Oh, LGS takes that position there. That's a little bit controversial, actually, if I do say so myself. I wonder if Super 6 is going to react to that, but Weekly Nath is all over the back of Conrad into turn 1, and he's already got... Oh! Conrad cuts across LGS there, going to turn 1. Dangerous driving there. These guys need to be really careful and make sure they give each other enough space. Jesus, I'm starting to lose my voice. Discussing, and who else, Chris? It's a little surprising that Void is down there.
XGN Void.
Battle for the time being. Living Dead aside to pull out a little bit of the
down to a four-way battle, Weekly Nath
heads to the front of this queue. With Conrad is tucked in behind him in P7, then you find LGS in 8th place, and then behind him is Super Sick in the Ferrari, DRS deployed, but we have the problem with the DRS train, so obviously there's not going to be any real gain or advantage on this first DRS, but down the pitch set, Weekly Nath could be a big loser if these guys all get in the slipstream of one another. Coming out towards the last corner now. You see Jamie's actually got the best, but it looks like he's now got about a 5-second gap already, so Jamie looking really good at the moment in the McLaren. As LGS tried to have a look in a... Look on the back of Conrad there, and he compromised him a little bit. But they're both in the slipstream. Conrad is closing in the back of Weekly Nath, but I think Weekly Nath has just got a big enough gap to hold on here, and indeed he does. Oh, a Super Stick is really close to the back of LGS there. But as you were, with Weekly Nath still in P6 and Conrad in P7. I think actually, Chris,
and see what's going on there. Sorry, not P9.
Well, it's P10, sorry.
And the Scotsman defending
to the inside into turn 4 from XGN Voids. Voids is actually on the prime tyre, so that could be a reason why he's that far down. But maybe we have an incident as well. Because you wouldn't... Oh, that is a huge
XGN Voids. Oh, he's going
for the dive bomb as well into turn, and that's well, that's debatable, I think, to say the least.
Oh, not only that, he did that last lap and actually made moves there.
Oh, it's getting very ragged and dangerous here. And I hope Escassin doesn't plot to seek revenge. That was a brake check. That was a brake check. That was a brake check.
Oh, are you serious? He does also stick, and he
That was a brake check.
I'm sorry. The fact that you already got 30 seconds of penalty from me. I'm sorry, but that's
Very sloppy there from Boyd. I was going to say Boyd's then.
That was a brake check.
He was dangerous then.
He's out of penalty from me.
New word.
So that's his race. He's dangerous, right? He's dangerous.
His LGS has just got that DRS move into turn 1 on the back of Conor Eyes, and that's an easy move for him.
And he's just destroyed his car. He's just destroyed his car on purpose.
And is that going to bring out the safety car? Because
Jamie's got a huge lead.
well, yellow flags. We seem to have green flags now.
And he's just destroyed his car.
That is, I am actually lost for words on that. That is just, it's not bizarre. It's shocking, I think. An absolute disgrace. We've never had, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before in my time in XRL. That is ridiculous. Conor Eyes currently in P8. Sorry.
This might be,
I'm going to love the wording, Chris, that you're going to put on this.
Should I be illiterate or should
I would be illiterate.
But also put your own in a little on the side in brackets.
Right, we're going to have a couple of jokes. Should I be illiterate or should I be
No.
going to be my typical
Good.
lunch and not a pun?
Chris there with his usual rich jokes. As Conor Eyes has got the DRS on the back of LGS this time, and it's going to be, it looks like the position's going to switch over once again. Oh, LGS very late on the... Oh, LGS has got a nudge from Super Sick there into turn 1, unless that was lag. But no, Super Sick has taken that position, so Super Sick has actually gained a position legally there. That's the third one I think I've caught this race already. Oh, he's actually let him back through. Fair play from Super Sick, he's let LGS back through. Patronus has actually sent me a message. I wonder if that's in record.
That was the red mist.
Does
to you.
Well, I think you kind of summed it up.
Yes.
As Void has obviously left the session as a result of his self-destruct system, I think we'll go with, shall we, Chris? I think that's an easy way to put it. I'm going to say as well, I presume you've got that written down. Oh, were you?
I was a wolf, so I'm actually doing... And, you know, not only that, but I do when it's great.
Now that is saying something, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any ladies watching. Wow, Felix is not a lady. He's a hermaphrodite, okay? Sorry, Kay, I just had to do something.
Interestingly, I'm in a very quiet mood. That was the action for the evening.
That's because
Drop asleep, Chris, and I aim to keep
Put it that way.
Well, interestingly, I'm in a very quiet mood.
For the time being, at least, anyway.
dogs.
Seem to
Yeah, you probably cursed that, Chris. You know that.
Well, Dr. Baldwin's ex-family, I am home.
No? No, Chris, you're not in Bahrain at the moment. We all wish we were there, but we're not. So you're kind of hoping that we can have the back of the DRS on the back of the Living Dead, actually, but you didn't quite have it, so it's as you were, but by the looks of it, Flame Dragon has caught up to the back of, is catching up to Ryan.
Ryan's
Starting to struggle. it's not coming towards in this first thing, depending on how many pit stops you do. And I know LGS's pit strategy for this race, and I wonder if Ryan's going to do the same. But is Flame Dragon within the DRS detection point? And he actually isn't. I thought he was then, but he does seem to be gaining as I think the battle is going to be continuing further back. We'll have a quick look. Has got DRS at the back of the Living Dead. He's close. Never mind. He's going to have a dive bomb into turn 1. Oh, he does, and backs out at the last second. Oh, I've received a message from Voids. Okay, according to Voids, yes, I
My mic is broken again.
He says they got spun twice, so bias gas.
So he brake checked it. Well, obviously, I only got the brake check. I didn't actually get the instance in regards to that, so I can only go by Chris's word here. But obviously, I do trust Chris in his opinion. Value it sometimes. Oh, of course not. No, of course not. Oh, it's the Living Dead. Actually, cuts the corner. Actually, going in towards turn 11. Oh, of all people. XRL Stewart has sent me a message. I wonder what this is going to be. Any idea what Hill King Tomo's forum name is? No, I do not. I have no clue in the slightest, Stewart. Back with the action anyway. Weekly Earth still in that P6 position, right on the back of the Living Dead, who is currently winning P5 in the Red Bull. Come out of the final corner, so Weekly Earth is going to have the DRS. It is a given. It's a case of is he going to be? He's definitely. I think he's going to be close on DRS deployed. He's got the slipstream. Is Little Living Dead going to defend towards another track? No, he doesn't bother. In fact, he goes on the grass actually instead. And Weekly Earth, that's an easy move and done, which is done and dusted. And he's up millions up into P5. Okay, could be Colonel Tomo then Stuart if Chris is correct. Well, Weekly Earth is now on the back of Flame Dragon, but that's definitely a lagging Flame Dragon as he's just punted in off the circuit. So. Don't know where Flame Dragon is. Chris, your jokes are really bad. No, I don't. I just don't.
LGS
has actually lost an end plate. No wonder LGS is struggling. I thought
if he's lost in this lap, I
would pit. I thought he was actually going to pit at the end of the last lap. No, he hasn't. He's stuck at it. But he's coming under threat from the Force India of Conrad. And behind, well, Super 6 actually started to fall off a little bit as they actually close in on the back of the ghosting and lagging Flame Dragon. And, well, they've both gone past him, but we don't know where he is. So this is actually the battle for P7, guys, not for P6, as it does say that Conrad is in P7. Coming to the final corner, and I do expect LGS to box because he's going to lose time for a wing change anyway. And indeed he does pit. LGS comes into the pits. He is going for a 3 tonight, I do know this, and he's going to be doing 2 more options things and then the prime stint at the end. As Flame Dragon is actually now back where he should be. Nope, he's not, but he is. Yeah, I think it was the lagging Flame Dragon, who is still actually in P4 behind Ryan. Stuart has sent me another message. I really should use my phone actually. Oh, Living Dead's destroyed his car! He's hit the ball on at turn 10 and the safety car is out. That's the second car to have destroyed the vehicle. This one was not intentional. But the Living Dead has brought out the safety car, so are we going to see a reaction of pit stops? So LGS is going to gain out of this because he has literally just made a pit stop. But this does bunch the field back up, because if you could get Living Dead in, we want to get his opinion and thoughts on that. But yeah, that one, I was actually on with I was actually on board with the Living Dead up until I I was looking at Stewart's message, but has hit the ball out of Doom at turn 8, and he hasn't. Balls at the safety car. So yes, people are diving into the box. No real surprises. It can indeed. So obviously they're going on to their second stint. So as to what players they'll be on, I do not know. As the Red Bull, the lagging Red Bull, which is all over the place, of Flame Dragon, I don't know where he is. Connor Rice goes on to another set of option tyres, so he could be going for a 3-stop strategy here. Flame Dragon is also on the option tyres.
We can
Option tyres for him, so a lot of people going for
Say 3-stop, but Ryan is on the
primes.
Jambo is on options. Jamie then is doing the same strategy that he did last night. That'll be a certainty.
This could be crucial.
But what Jamie says he
Needs to overtake
as soon as
as possible. I wouldn't. Well, I think by the looks of it, that because of that, he may be doing a 3-stop, or he may have he may have been going for a 2, but he may have changed his mind now because of the safety car coming out.
Good safety car, doing your job. We should have the same car for every lap. But it was safe.
Are you sure on that one?
Good safety car, doing your job.
so
If I was Jamie, I would back well off.
No, because I've got the safety car lag. I've made the safety car have 5-second lag. Yeah, that was actually an S4. I had a check gap. I messaged Jamie when it was on. To be fair, I've had an experience where I've made the safety car and I got 5-second lag. Yeah, and that was actually an S4.
Well, it's alright for some then, isn't it?
I had a 23-second.
Now, I tell you what could be sneaky. Anyone who's pitted for primes, are they going to go into the pits and go options for the end of the race? If it was a bit later on in the race, I said yes.
You probably get another 2.
Indeed you will. So obviously we've got some split strategies here. Jamie's been mentioned, he's on the prime, Jambo on options, Ryan on...
Not living dead, sorry, Flame Dragon is
he's on the options, I think. I'm going to have a quick look actually. Indeed he is on options. So first of all, maybe the only people who are on the prime team is on options. So is Connor Rice, as is LGS. Super Sick is actually on primes himself, so the Ferrari guys have gone for
prime ties himself as well. Davies on
options, and then Askassin, who will be in 11th, he's on the prime tyres. We've got 11 runners and riders remaining still, but it's what I think it's a 6-5 split in terms of options to prime. So who is P2, who I'm going to stay on board with when this race gets going, needs to overtake as soon as possible. You could even actually do it down into turn 1 potentially. Here's a question actually, what lap was that incident on that was solving voids in the scouting? A simple question.
I'm sorry. It was lap 8, right? That was the last lap of I'm sorry.
It's not really the cost him too much, but safety car.
Maybe a safety car is in this lap. Jamie.
Jambo was trying to stick with Jamie then. Jamie's still warming up his tyres. When's he going to bolt it? Oh, he's bolting now, and Jambo's still trying to warm up his tyres, so that's a good result there by Jamie. He's got a bit of a gap over Jambo's into the final corner. And here we go. Oh, Flame Dragon flying into the air as he does. There's the safety car. He's peeled in, and Jamie, he's going to hang on. He's going to want at least. It's called Ryan napping even more, and he's hoping to defend from Flame towards turn 1. Flame Dragon is going to have a move down to the inside. He's gone for it, and he's made that move. Big. Flame Dragon makes his way into P3. That was a fantastic opportunistic move.
XRL Markers has sent me a message saying Bob at stream is making
How about?
Hi.
And Weeping Nathan, the other Mercedes, has just made an overtake, and Ryan going through turn 6. So the Mercedes are on the charge. As Ryan's gone deep at turn 8, and he's up in the Force India now of Conorize. Ryan really struggling to get his prime tyres warmed up to 10.
Jambo's in the lead. Jamie's lag.
And as a result, the option runners are taking a huge advantage from this.
Oh, double move by Jamie.
Did Jambo let him back through then?
By Jamie down to turn 11. Got to be very cautious of that. And
Oh, right, okay.
Jamie behind.
Well, I'm going to go on board with the leaders then.
Oh, double move by Jamie.
As Flame Dragon, as I mentioned, he's up into P3. Oh, for Jamie really defending from Jambo. But Jambo's got a much better entry and exit.
He's got the track here, he's got the option tyre.
It's going to be a drag race down to
Turn 1 because there's going to be no DRS. There's literally side by side these two.
Look how close that is.
just has the advantage at the moment.
It's coming towards turn 1. But Jambo's got the inside line, got the racing line, and he makes that move. Sticks on Jambo, takes the lead for now. He is indeed, and
He needs to.
because he is. Oh, has Jamie made a mistake? Or is that lag? It's lag, because Flame Dragon's now gone ahead of him. Yes, it is lag because he's going really slowly.
Flame Dragon's right on the back of him on, he calls him to go on track.
This is just getting a little bit unwatchable now, but actually Jamie's not lost a lot of time on the back of Jambo here. He's still on the back of his gearbox now, he's like back into place. That's it. Indeed, he's got a big enough gap over to Flame Dragon, so he's not lost that too much. What if he stays within the DRS zone of Jambo? He's starting to lag around the. Could be worse. Could be Michael's connection. I think that could be for the lagging Jamie, potentially. Well, it does say that Flame Dragon has the DRS, but he's. I don't know what's happening, but Jambo's defending to the inside into its turn 1, and he's just kind of holding for now. But Jamie is sticking with him somehow.
With moves like that, you'll be fine. He goes a little bit wide. Jamie tried to turn in, but there was a car already there. He does go a little bit wide, just keeping all four tires that you'll be fine.
And Super Sick has destroyed his vehicle.
That's now. And Super Sick has destroyed the car. Oh, Jamie has just forced Jambo off track. Jamie has just forced Jambo off track. That is because Jambo 5, 6, 7 places on the inside of the white line.
I think it's more than steroids, but I didn't catch that one. But I did catch Super 6 vehicle destruction. It just seemed to me that he got too much exit curve out of turn 7, and he just went into the wall. But there are a lot of lagging and ghosting cars going on, and I think that's the false India of Conorize now that's lagging and ghosting. But as you mentioned, Chris, Jamie, because of that move, is now in the lead. And where is Jambo? Jambo is down into 9.
Jambo is 9. He's in 9. That is disgraceful. I'm sorry, but McLaren needs to sort it out.
As Davey has DRS on the back of Ryan in the one. Davey on the option tyres. He gets the car, just gets the car stopped, and I think he's just about. Oh, he's got a little bit of a tail slip through turn 2, and Ryan is going to take a position back for now. Davey needs to get ahead of Ryan, who's on 9. Through turn 7, and these two are actually catching up to the Toro Rosso LGS. LGS is now moving way up into P4 as Ryan goes wide at turn 8. Davey gets a nice little cutback. As a result, he's just not quite side by side. Excuse me, it's coming towards turn. Indeed, but Davey has the DRS, but he's not deploying it. Does he have a DRS problem here? I'll tell you what, I've got Lee ringing me here actually.
He did go wide and turn wide.
Yes, Lee. Right, okay. Okay, Chris, could you do that for me?
Sorry?
That was actually very good work there from Lee, because he's trying to drive at the same time as well as ring, so fair play to him, but he's under threat from Ryan here as he's coming towards turn 1, and Ryan takes that move for now. Prime tyres have actually started to work for him.
Got up to temperature.
And he's actually, as I mentioned, he's just got ahead of LGS, and Davies now on the back, and we've got a 3-way scrap here for what is P4, 5 and P6, so this could be why the connection and everything is absolutely horrible. Cuts turn 7 there, realises that he did that, so he doesn't attempt to make a move on LGS into turn 8. It is actually what has turned out to be a real opportunistic overtaking place as turn 8 now. And we're only 21 laps in, Chris.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this because I don't know all GP2 I can just categorically tell you that if the drivers don't improve to the next race, then I'm retired commentating, or penalties will be severely harsh. It is disgraceful. It shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be seeing dirty drivers, and we shouldn't be experiencing this experience. At the minute, I don't even know if anyone in this race because it's been that bad. Or penalties will be.
Well, you've heard it there, Christopher Moss. He's given his opinion, that's all we know. As LGS actually made the move into turn 1 there whilst you were talking, Chris, and he's dumped ahead of Ryan for the time being, but there is a good battle going on for 2. I think I might get on board with it now, unless it's a lagging car, but someone got off at turn 7. No, it's the lagging Red Bull of Flame Dragon. Yes, it's the lagging Red Bull of Flame Dragon. So where is Jambo in all this now? Where he found himself? As Davey, I think, gave the Red Bull there a little bit of a nudge. Unless it was the lagging Flame Dragon. Yeah, it was the lagging Flame Dragon. Jambo has found himself now down to P7. But he's now actually P6 because of protection. But he is catching up to the back of these, so it's not all over yet for Jambo. We're not even halfway into this race yet, so there is plenty of time to go. Yeah, I knew he was within the top 3. is just I've been lagging all over the spot on my screen. Is the Living Dead still actually hasn't left the session?
Flame Dragon's probably second. Well, I've sent another.
Indeed, as Conrad has a look on the inside of Ryan going in towards turn 1, but Ryan just about gets a decent enough traction and hang on for now. But he's under threat hugely from Conrad. He's doing having a decent race at the moment actually. But Jambo has now caught onto the back of his group, so this is now a 4-way scrap for what is P4. Ryan and Conrad really track extending turn there as Jambo has got right onto the gearbox now of that Force India. But LGS does obviously have the clean air, so he is going to be affecting these guys as they go through that. But they need to realise this, and they need to just take a little bit more confidence and a bit more care, such as when it comes to their overtaking. Because yes, I don't know. Sorry Chris, Jambo just caught the exit curb and did the same actually as well, so Ryan's lost position as a result to Conrad, and Jambo's not close enough to make a move down on any of them towards turn 1. Oh, Ryan having a late lunge at the inside of Conrad there, but Conrad's decent enough traction and holds on for now. Sorry Chris, continue. There we go.
And the thing that everybody says as Lingard finally leaves is that don't go for it right, on the first. A lot of people say this. I know we're 24 laps into this because we're something like I know I don't have 1,700 corners into this race. But as Lingard finally leaves, everybody's thinking don't go for it on the first mould. I know we're 24 laps into this. These are supposed to be the second best.
In fact, some of them are potentially wonderful or are in the F1 division. It's I wouldn't say all of them. It's been a select few. It's a select few that need to, put their ideas up and realise that we are not aimed to be messing around here, and that this is a competitive league race, but we do expect clean and fair races, and this is what XRL is all about. As that's because of Limit leaving, they have the same Force India in the multi-stage group. It's now a 5-way battle. As Jambo at the back of this pack, he's on the inside of Ryan coming towards turn 4. He's much later.
Somehow gets the car turned in, and
there's a great overtake. He's now up into P7. And, excuse me, so Davy's actually now Davy's made a huge mistake. And can Jambo take a second position in space of 4 corners? Indeed he can. He actually follows Davy out wide, and Davy's now dropped another position down to P8. So a sloppy error from David is costing 2 positions to Ryan and Jambo.
See, now that
the Living Dead has actually left as well, the Dragon connection seems to be a lot better already. Agreed? Okay, disagree. No, the only person that's doing that I can see at the moment is LGS.
Same track, still up in P2.
Potentially, yes. There is actually not a battle going on. Nope, that is Flame Dragon's car. Flame Dragon is still lagging, ghosting.
He's still all over the place, but obviously...
I'll tell you what, Conrad is impressing me tonight. He's up to P4. He's at the head of the pack. He's got LGS got him 5th. LGS has got the slipstream on the DRS. He's See, LGS is very wise to the situation. He knows if he's not going to be making the move. Oh, as we've gone 3 wide into turn 1, we saw that in the background, and Ryan comes out on top of that one.
But that was
Really dangerous going down there. But as we're saying about LGS, he's one driver you know you can trust. I trust LGS. Now, was that lag? Yes, LGS is lagging really badly here. He's now alongside Conorize as a result of turn 8 as they come towards turn 9 and 10. He takes it like about 30 odd miles an hour and then lags back to where he is, and as a result Conorize has got DRS somehow, and so has LGS. This just shows how bad the connection is.
Robert, I'm going to say this now. I'm not participating. Because it's not fair the fact that he's actually pumping Django off. Taking him out and he's Robert down.
It's the whole pit straight.
A minute behind him.
12 seconds, but LGS from Atlantic Court into Oxford, his second pit stop, trying to get out of that battle as Davey is defending from the I was actually just sorry, my apologies there. And Davey retakes that position back from the Ferrari driver.
I think it's fair to say, come
At the end of this race, there are going to be a lot of discussions between the drivers, and be myself and Chris who obviously will have our opinions, because as we've said, this is probably being one of the worst spectating events that I think we've both witnessed, if not. Hey, there it is. I bring
the good, bad, the ugly. We've seen the good, bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Tonight is just. I've seen good blown. I've seen Roberts. What the hell is? You know, we've seen the good. This is not good advertising for the league. It's not anything.
I think Shambles is actually putting it
lightly, Chris.
Tonight is just full Shambles. Shambles. What the hell is way better than this,
Well, neither am I, because
I know it's past the
I'm not that sort of person as
but it is that
actually just been overtaken. Jambo now.
it's a P4. It is. Jambo's just overtaken.
Conorize.
Just called it that going in towards turn 1, but Jambo is now back in P4.
But it is that
Earth is having a really strong race at the moment. I mean, we are coming up to the halfway stage in this race, viewers, if there is anybody still watching this spectacle, is what I'm going to call it. Indeed we do, Chris. Indeed we do.
What we've got remaining?
Well, I know I did when I was at school, but I don't know if anybody else has got the same opinion. Well, seeing as though I was 2 marks off an A, I'm not going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I did like that actually.
I really enjoyed it, but you know, it's 19.
It is though, Bob. It's 10.
And where did you get that from?
You
These Wikipedia.
It is though, Bob. What's 9
Hilarious.
No.
Just Conorize had a little look down to turn one to try and take that position back from Jambo, but it doesn't work. Now he's starts coming to start for his teammate Davey, who's coming in P6. Ryan is dropping off slightly in P7, but that's because he is on those prime tyres. He does actually have some clean behind him. Is the Toro Rosso of DZQ's on prime tyres. So DZQ's actually been consistently lapping well, I would say. And he's now found himself up into
but their teammates dropped a hell of a lot off.
Whilst Chris was talking. Excuse me, but yes, you're right, Chris. Really, they seem to have made a mistake on this lap, and he's dropped off the back of Flame Dragon. Flame Dragon having a decent race, even with his questionable connection. But indeed, yes, as I'm watching as Conroy's really track extends the final corner. We've got Force India team battle here. Davey's got the DRS, he's got a pull inside of his teammate, and Conroy tries to defend, but Jamie taking that, and that's pretty much the job done and dusted. And Davey finds his way up into P5. What's that?
We have had destroy their cars.
What's it? So all three of them were tonight.
Interesting weekly Nathan Australia.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 3 tonight. Lol.
Basically, Chris, what you're trying to say is there's a 133% chance of somebody destroying that car.
Oh yeah, 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Lol. A 1.3.
And that's just GP2 alone. Oh yeah. I thought you were going to say. I was actually half expecting you to say, especially. Yeah.
I'm consistently slow. I'm not going to say I'm forward.
See, there it is.
At the end of the day.
Well, yeah, your pace does actually look really good.
I'm consistently slow. I'm not going to say I'm forward better. I mean, I would have qualified
as Conor dives into the box.
I'm looking for a podium this weekend, so I'm happy. And you know what my race is like? Yeah, I mean, I think I've qualified weekly Nathan start.
Now this is going to be critical.
For brand option tyres, he's made a move on
A scouting to P8, and he's actually easily going to come out ahead of Conor there. So LGS has got the undercut, and it's a huge one.
Well, speaking to LGS for the start, along with this, he was saying he was happy if he could get at least 13th place. Fortunately for LGS, he'll be doing
Why aren't you just nice, Chris?
at least started tonight, right? Crucially,
So Conor has actually done the Ryan's last.
Only to LGS.
So Conor
on Ryan, so Ryan's got his
prime tyres out of the way. He's going to go for 2 option stints here now and try and gain back any time that he's lost.
Ryan's just got past now.
And Conor is now on the prime tyres as well, so actually Ryan should
be able to streak with.
Even though Conor lost it. Oh, he just gathers it back together. That was a heart-raising moment for Conor Rice.
And weekly making in the pit.
Look, as much as I love gravy, let's not talk about gravy.
And weekly making in the pit. Jambo is already out. GSY Gravy is into the box as well. Yeah, that's quite great. Moving on, weekly next contact. So, from my mathematics Unless you've got GS1. If Jambo was to pit this lap, he would snap.
Roughly speaking, yeah.
Moving on. Thank you. At least I know I'm doing something right.
Chris, yes, but it's something.
Now,
I don't care.
oh! Flame Dragon losing the back end. See, even though Flame Dragon's on his option tyres, obviously he has got lines starting to appear, in particular on his rear tyres. He's not really falling off Jamie too much, although saying that it does look like Jamie. Well, Jamie is lapping quicker. There is no doubt about that. He's going to move backward. But does he keep it to now in P10 after just making it?
Pit stop, kind of.
Has fallen off the back of Ryan. Ryan has actually managed to get ahead of Davey, so Davey, staying out that couple of laps longer, has now found himself behind Ryan. Oh, Davey kicking up the dust a little bit there.
Jambo just nearly lost it.
And he doesn't pit, he stays out for another lap.
Jambo's gone off the track.
As we have a three-way battle here for P6, 7 and 8, and we find Skassin now running P6 on his warm and old prime tyres, under threat from Ryan and from Davey. Ryan's already got the DRS and has pulled to the inside. Davey's already done the same, and Davey's actually got the double move here. Can he go down the inside of Ryan? Got to turn one. Ryan much later on the brakes, but he might have outbroken himself. He's gone wider as a result. Davey's got much better traction through turn 2. Oh, he's given Ryan a little bit of notice as Ryan cuts across it. And actually a Skassin. How could them plates? Now, you either destroy your vehicle or you get off, or you get away with it. I was going to say get off with it. That certainly wasn't right.
Well, I'll tell you what that takes and who that has benefited. It's hugely benefited because if you remember, first lap lost his front wheel.
Oh, as he does a bit of conical through turn 10 there, and looking for an aim. The bollard isn't there.
Who that has benefited.
But Davey, not realising he's actually got the DRS, and he only deployed it halfway. No, he deployed it halfway down the straight. The Flame Dragon is in the box.
Extremely wide again.
Yeah, I think Jambo's going to stay out and to go to the pro. There's 2 stop here.
So,
and unfortunately, obviously, he is quite way behind Jamie, who has to, could potentially do 1 or 2 stops himself. It depends. But yeah, Jamie does have that big lead, but it is questionable as Davey has the DRS in the back of Ryan. And look at the overspeed is just significant down in towards turn 1. He's got the car stopped perfectly into the corner. Parked it on the apex, and he's got the position now, but Ryan had much better traction coming out of that as he comes down towards turn 4. He's a slipstream of the Force India. He's got to turn 4, he's having a look on the inside. Davey's got the better traction, Ryan's got the more traditional line. There's still side by side a little bit of wheel banging, but nothing too serious. Through turn 6, oh! That was a little bit of an argy-bargy move there from Ryan. And Milo's awake. But Ryan, as I was trying to say, Ryan has taken that P6 spot for the time being, with these two going at it. As there's actually a battle going on just up at the road, and it's LGS on the back of his team. Oh no, that's the lagging Dragon.
It's Flame Dragon, but that does mean that Weekly Nate has got the undercut, crucially, with Flame Dragon, and both of them are on prime tyres. They're going to try and go to the end. As Jambo now comes into the box for his final.
Well, is he going to be prime tyres?
That does mean that Weekly Nate has.
Yeah, very true. Yes, because he hasn't run them yet.
It has to be prime tyres. They're going to try and go to the end. It is. As Jambo now comes into the box.
So Weekly Nate, out of nowhere, has now taken the lead, but he will have another pit stop to make, because he's actually, yeah, side by side out towards turn 1. Flame Dragon trying to be late on the brakes, but doesn't work.
Weekly Nate, our teammate in the box. Davey and Ryan also past Jambo. Jambo's back down to P7. Milo, shut up. And
Davey actually managed to hang on just ahead of Ryan, but as you mentioned, Chris, yes, Jambo down in P7, but he is on fresh rubber. But saying that, he is on the primes, whereas these guys are on options. But saying that, Jambo does not have to stop again, whereas these guys are going to be pitting once more for 4-option tyres. Oh, it's Davies. Davies now starting to lag really badly once again. Starting to become unbearable. in that dead destroyed his vehicle. So
Just go further back.
then we've got Conor in P8, and then we've got Dizzy Cupid P9, and Escassin rounding out the points at the moment, but he's actually on the back of Dizzy Cupid. Dizzy Cupid not having a particularly good race, actually, saying that. He's actually gone to a brand new set of prime tyres. Although saying that,
I think Escassin has still got to box.
Himself, I think he's got
go for yeah, I think Dizzy Cupid's actually just overtaken him recently. Where Jamie, who's actually coming through turn 4, has got a huge lead, but he does have to pit again. Indeed, as Flame Dragon's actually got the DR on the back of LGS's. They're coming towards turn 1. LGS is on the quicker rubber. As I don't know if he's hung on into turn 1. Actually, I don't know where Flame Dragon is. He's just lagged at the wrong point. I don't know where he is. Is LGS ahead? No, Flame Dragon's ahead.
No, Flame Dragon's side.
Oh, we've got cycle glitch. It was Ryan and Davies. Ryan.
Actually, as a result, I did let Jambo through. The Jambo's actually up into P5.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got cycle glitch. Dave. And David, Ryan, and David, Ryan.
Indeed, so he's capitalised for now. And where's that put? Is that put Ryan at the back of the field?
Yeah.
He's put him P9, he's just ahead of Escassin. Another incident.
He still put as Ryan, and that's Jambo up in P5. That is 100%. That is 100% Ryan's fault. Sorry, you can't just expect to go on the inside of someone when they've got all but their rear wheels ahead of you.
Maybe he was given a call. Excuse me. From a. Yeah, as I said, yeah, maybe Davey was given a call from Ryan saying, just to carry on because it wasn't his fault.
All need to find out now is and baby, TRS is not open within the.
It was open for LGS. I think LGS got ahead of Flame Dragon there. No, I think that's no Flame Dragon. Flame
Dragon's lagged back ahead.
TRS is not open for David, and honestly, that's probably guaranteed.
Indeed, he has. But the thing for LGS is he's still got another pit stop to make. He's still got to run the prime tyres, but in saying that, his prime tyres will be in a far better condition. So actually, if you think about it, the person in the best position is actually Jambo.
There's everyone else behind him. It's Jambo's going to extend. He's still got to pass.
Well, Weekly Nath does have to pit. Actually, what tyres is Weekly Nath on? So Weekly Nath is PM. So is Flame Dragon. LGS has to pit again. So yeah, it could only be a net for P4, as you mentioned.
No worries, man.
LGS stays out for another lap on his option tyres. He's still within DRS range of Flame Dragon, but I think he's too far back at this point to make a move, so I'm going to move further back. And there's a battle going on for what is P7. We've got David 6 in the force. It's Conorize in the other force, and he comes under pressure of Dizzy Cupid. Dizzy Cupid as well. Conorize defends the middle of the track. Dizzy Cupid's gone around the outside. He had the DRS and he's gone into turn 1. He's taken that move sweetly there. Dizzy Cupid, that's
a clean overtake, guys.
And Dizzy Cupid moves his way up to
P7. Conroy's though in the slipstream time, trying to have a look towards third, but he's tramped down on the inside, but just backs out of it. Oh, Dizzy Cupid had a little bit of a moment there. Don't know if that was because he was maybe hit by Conroy's, I'm not quite sure, but the side-by-side going through turn 6 and into turn 7, still side-by-side, and Conroy makes it the move stick around the outside as they going towards turn 8, so he takes that 7th position back. This is 6 World Championship points these guys fighting for, and they're fighting for it tooth and nail. Oh, and Dizzy Cupid has got better traction on Conroy's than he makes that move still. What was Dizzy Cupid doing then? Anyways, carry on, Chris.
We will never know until the end of the race. Double points, obviously a very controversial thing to do. Thankfully, we will never know until the end of the race. Anything really for the championship, except really double points, obviously. A very controversial thing to do in the Formula 1 world as well. Incredible stuff for him. Do anything really for the XRL, except really we had securing boundary last season, full place of people saying now we're not going to have only his double point season. There's people wanting incredible stuff for him. But tonight XRL there's are we going to be running double points last season?
Look, the way that I see it is that it should be the same points that should be run throughout the entire season. There is no need to change it. Just because of, you know...
I personally think the person...
Obviously, not necessarily wins the most
races, but is the most consistent, running up in the top part of the field, you know, should be the winner. And if they lose it because of double points, it is, I think, barbaric and it is unfair. Which is why I'm glad that they've actually they've got it for next season in the actual, you know, real F1. But, you know, this is the only season that they're doing it. It's not the F1 and the LGS come out on his brand new prime tyres in P9. He's all up the back of Escassin, who is missing that end plate. He's gone right to the inside of Escassin, but LGS with the DRS hangs it round the outside into turn 11, and that's job done. And Ryan is actually P10. I think he's actually made his last pit stop because he's looking at brand new option tyres. Actually, it'll be 19 laps.
He has to do.
Very slow at the end.
He's going to be very slow because Jamie did this last night. He pitted a lap earlier than me. Obviously, it means he got the undercut, but he lost 3 seconds alone in the last 2 laps with the 1 lap difference in the tyres. As Escassin is boxing for his final pit. Out in front, Jamie has made his final pit. He maintained his lead. He's leading around about, I'd say, about 5 seconds over.
Just straight away.
As I said, Weekly Nerf, who's in P2, he's had a really good race, and he is starting to be closed down.
We could keep an eye later on in the race.
P4, you'll find him Jack recovering after that incident with Jamie about the best part of 20 laps ago already. But as I said, he's recovered well. He was P9, he's now back up into P4 with some solid points. Behind him is the Force India of Davey, who has another
pit stop to make.
He will be on option tyres.
It's a case of when he's going to pit. And he's actually pitting this lap as Davey, so he's probably come out around the LGS area maybe. Dizzy Cupid is P6. He's actually just overtaken Conroy's on this lap, so Dizzy Cupid, I think he has it. Oh, it's either Conroy's who's closed up onto the back of him, but he's got the DRS as Conroy's. This is now for P5 as Davey is in the box, and Conroy's has got the DRS down towards turn 1. He's
Parks on the air.
That's a great clean up
take that from Conroy's.
He gets that P5.
This is valuable points for both the Force India and Toro Rosso teams, who are kind of battling in within the mid-pack. So Chris, you obviously have your... Dizzy Cupid's lost it! Oh, he's had the auto spin curve like Brotteran had the last night in the F1.
One race Well, come on.
Breathe a
sigh of relief, and he can just simply pull away. But that was a big moment there for Dizzy Keeper. He's now got gravel all over his tyres, and it's going to take at least the remainder of this lap for all that to go, and for him to get his grip back up to top level again. But as I was trying to say, Chris, obviously you've got your race tomorrow night in the F4 division. Obviously I have seen your quality and your race pace. What would you say you're going to aim for both sessions?
Qualifying, I'd like to be in the top 5. I haven't managed to do that with last year. Hopefully I'll get a time for qualifying. I'd like to be in the top 5. So, you know, anything possible. That would be my PE with all my best sectors. Hopefully I'll get that would be what I would be asking for. And a podium, if I could get a podium, well, you know, anything possible.
Well, I know that your pace around Bahrain is considerably better compared to what happened, well, particularly Melbourne. Malaysia was better for you, minus the incident that you had and the lag, which obviously you had was nothing in relation to yourself. It's not your fault. So yeah, fingers crossed it goes better for you tomorrow night. Obviously you can watch the F4 division tomorrow night, which will be streamed by F1 Speed, who will be joined in the box by myself once again. So you've got that tomorrow night, and then on Wednesday night, guys, you have the double header of F5 and T6, which as well, obviously Wes will be streaming T6 with Ryan has destroyed his vehicle. Ryan has now destroyed his vehicle at turn. This is just be getting beyond the joke. It's not
banter, Chris.
It's another word. That's an 8-letter word. No. It's bull, and then you can. No, it's bull, and then.
Describe this race. Shocking.
Yes, but it's not that one.
Shocking's an 8-letter
Right, I'm going to invite Ryan in because.
Banter.
I just.
No.
It's not
bullhead.
It's a better version.
Just give up. Ryan, obviously you've destroyed your vehicle. Obviously the 4th car tonight to have destroyed their vehicle. I think you did it at turn 8. Was it, well, give me your honest opinion. Was it actually the bollard, or was it you just giving up? Can you pinky swear on it? Well, you were the second person to have been taken out by that ball, which is now hanging up in the air once again. As I'm just on board with Davey at the moment, who's closing in on the back of I believe that's LGS. A topsy-turvy race, I think, to say the least. Obviously it started off well. You're running comfortably up in the top 3, you know, in P2. You looked like you were struggling towards the end of that first, and then the safety car came out, and then going into the prime tyres, it just seemed to go downhill. It's really unfortunate, obviously, that you will be throwing obviously no points tonight, and particularly that we've had about 3/4 of the way into this race. There's only 14 laps to go, but going into this week, going into China, is it a track that you run well at? Yeah, I remember that one. Fingers crossed for you. Do me a favour. Well, you got 2 options really. Number 1, you can either stay and watch end this race because I need to speak about it after this race, or if you want, you can leave for the time being and then join us later on once we're finished. Okay, no worries, dude. Well, thank you very much for your time, and well, as I said,
fingers crossed next week goes better.
Disappointing.
Brian, that does.
As Davey we actually missed an overtake there. Davey had made an overtake on LGS, and is going very defensive. And actually, Dizzy Cupid's just let both Davey and LGS through. Maybe a bit of team orders there going on between the Toro Rosso drivers, but LGS probably fancying
chances on the back of Davey,
through the end of this second sector through turn 11, 12 and 13, and I said out of 40 he's not really close enough. Well, I am on board with him actually. Oh, you're doing your checks on him, aren't you? Lucky Lee. Well, I'm on board with him at the moment. He's got the DRS on the back of Davey going towards the... And is that lag? Yes, that is lag. This is funny, isn't it? On the bright side, a Cannon Monster goes down really well.
There is no bright side. Well, the bright side is...
Oh, that'd be interesting, you know, racing without lights on. It's not even a brake light, it's for the ERS system.
It's not even a brake light, it's got a flashy light.
As LGS is now actually option tyres, and he can now set his sights and closing on P5, which is his teammate Connery. So we could have a bit of a team battle once again between two drivers coming towards the end. I'm going to go a little further. We've got P4. He's actually set a PB on these prime tyres on a 33.2. So Jambo's got some good pace here, and he's starting to
close in on the
Flame Dragon. I've missed this, but Flame Dragon is
now P2.
No, Chris, not banter, but Flame Dragon, yeah, Flame Dragon's actually on really good pace, similar to Jambo's actually on these prime tyres, weak and struggling, and yeah, he's up into P2 where Jamie has got that advantage, he's well out in front because he's on the option tyres and he's actually setting lap times in the 30. Damn, he's done a quicker lap time than I did last night. God damn you, Jamie! What's that?
To say to you, Bobbert, followed by a very keep this running. Quickly you need to do. Jamie, an F1 division. I would like to say to you, followed by a very.
No, he didn't. He did a 32-1 because I was the only person who did in the 31s last night, so that's why I got fastest lap.
Did you get that lap time last night? A quick little save. That would be followed by...
I told you how much I hate you.
A quick little save to you. That would be I've been waiting.
Well, that's because I haven't started singing yet.
Yes, that is an ultimate fail. I've been waiting to do this moment, Jamie. As we have someone in the bit.
That's a bit of a strange one. Boxing in with 11 laps ago. Maybe he's going for the fastest lap. Oh, well, someone else is in the pits actually as well. As there is now an inter-team battle for P3. It's Jambo P4 catching up to his teammate Weekly Neth for P3. Jambo is on the slightly fresher rubber. I think actually. Oh, I'm not quite sure who's got the fresher rubber. Weekly Neth, as we know, is struggling on the tyres. He hasn't got the pace on the primes, and his teammate Jambo is closing in hand over fist. And in towards turn 11, you can see Jambo's just a lot more confident. Going through the corners, you can take much more speed. And it's just going to be a case of a matter of time before he gets ahead of him. Going through turn 14, Jeff ran a little wide there, kicked up a little bit of dust, but he didn't lose too much time to his teammate into the final corner. And he's actually run wide actually on that final corner. He's lost a lot of speed. So Towards turn 1, there goes the DRS wide open. Jambo, he's closing in all the time with his teammate. He's got the slipstream, he's picking up the speed, but I just don't think he's going to be close enough going towards turn 1, and indeed he isn't. But it does mean he's all over the back of the gearbox of his teammate, coming through turn 3 and up the hill and towards turn 4. And, yeah, he's not really close enough again for an overtaking manoeuvre here, so Jambo will be behind for at least another half a lap until the DRS zone down towards turn 11, if he can get a much better run through there. But it's good to see here that there's no team orders going on here, and these guys are battling for that final podium paying position. Well, yeah, because Flame Dragon P2 probably occasionally. Oh, Chris, do you want to do me a huge favour actually? Do you want to ask Dan how... Let's see how that went. Whilst we're still going on. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, okay, I should have said how they went.
Catering drawing, yeah.
As Jambo got a much better run this time out of the final corner. Jambo doesn't have the DRS, his DRS is not being deployed, he's got a problem, but he's still got the slipstream on his team, he's actually gone to the inside. The Mercedes boys side by side into turn 1, it's Hamilton versus Rosberg. It's actually Jambo's in Rosberg's car, but Weekly Nathan manages to just about hang on through turn 2. Coming through turn 3, they're still side by side. Jambo has the inside line going in towards turn 4. Is he going to be later on the break? Weekly Nathan trying to go around the outside. Jambo gives him enough room, he has too much wheel spin, but Weekly Nathan's the same, and Jambo takes that P3. He makes his way back into the podium.
Actually, saying that, Chris, he now has
8.5
laps to close in on Flame
Dragon, which they got around 4 seconds.
The big butt. The big butt kind of lie, right?
Well,
he's lost the best part of 3 quarters. He's actually lost a lot of time on this lap already. I think Weekly Nathan is struggling. I think he's just going to try and get to the end now, because Jambo is streaking away. No, he just loses 2 positions. There's your answer, Pete.
Would it be wise to go into the set watching live? Not
Shut up.
There's no one.
What, is there nobody actually watching?
I feel lonely, so I only have to not Pete. I've blocked. There's no one on screen.
Can I say that I blame them?
Yeah. I feel lonely. He's gonna buy.
Well, we do our best.
Well done.
As I said, it is a select few.
Yeah. GP2's gonna fly. Well done, GP2. I'll give you that. It's been a select few, but to be fair, I think you could start Conrad has got some mag. If might have been their best race. I bet I'll give you that.
I think Flame Dragon might.
To be fair, I think you could start all the drivers tonight as Conrad
Weekly Nathan?
mag. If tonight has been their best race.
Obviously Jambo's driven through no fault of his own. He's live.
Connection that's down. LGS maybe? Yeah, but
I want to cycle back through. We've got Davies now running P5 on his
fresh option type.
We've got LG actually running P6, so he's got 8 World Championship points here, which is more than obviously what he was hoping for, so I think he'll take that result if he stays there. Conor is on brand new options in P7, so it's a case of him thinking close. There is only over, but just over 7.
Must be good. I think
He's just a bit too big.
Ascassin's actually running P8 at the moment. He's not last
Of those
that are running, and that is occupied by Dizzy Cupid. Indeed he is. He's not far off him, and Dizzy Cupid has actually set a really fast lap time of a 1:52 flat. In fact, I'm going to see as Jamie actually even improved in his lap time. No, he hasn't, but
right behind
still, it's a
31
quicker than me. I can do a very low 31, thank you very much. I would love some fries, actually, yes.
My photo.
Hashtag banter. Do you know what's quite funny, actually? The fact on the first stream on this race, we had the best part of more than 20 viewers.
Hashtag my cater by the end of the third race. You know what? I'm not going to blame you.
Oh no.
Because we've done nothing wrong.
The best as well.
We've got 0 by the end of the third race. You know what? I'm not going to blame on Paul because like we've done nothing wrong. Like Paul, but the action has been poor. But not because nobody has no money. Right? Only the good drivers. Everybody else has made it abysmal.
I'm thinking about with Dizzy Keeper, he's actually closing in on the back of Ascassin for what is for P8, and you can just see that he's a lot more confident compared to me. He's definitely within the DRS protection point here. Is Dizzy Keeper, but I just don't know if he's going to be close enough as he makes his way down towards turn 1. His DRS is deployed. He's gaining all the time, but he's just not close enough. And Ascassin has a bit of a lock up into turn 1, puts him wide off the apex, and Dizzy gets a bit better. Oh, Ascassin really going up the curb at turn 3 there, and actually eked out a little bit of a gap as a result of that. Dizzy Keeper looking to try and make a move on the outside to turn, then that would have been bold and risky, but he's not.
RS anyway on the back of Ascassin.
Coming in towards turn 11 now. Is he going to make the move? No, he had to deploy his DRS. He's going to lean actually just to stick behind him, but he's looking obviously to move down towards turn 1. So it's just a matter of time for Dizzy Keeper to take that 8th position. Good last stint here, catching up onto the back of that Red Bull as Dizzy Cupid. Ascassin's gone very defensive towards the pit wall, and Dizzy Cupid he's deployed his DRS. He's not gone into the slipstream actually, so he's not getting the speed he probably should be getting. And he's not even pulling alongside here. A little bit of lag involved on both drivers' case there. Dizzy Cupid trying for the cutback, but Ascassin defended well there, and Dizzy Cupid still stays behind him. Turn 4 and Dizzy Cupid there, staying on the back of the gearbox of that Williams, going towards the middle sector now, through turn 6 and 7. He's a
lot more confident compared to
Ascassin, who's once again not really had one of his better performances really. Seems to be struggling actually, if I'm fair. And towards turn 9 and 10 you can see Dizzy Cupid gets a much better run, but just couldn't quite get the car turned in soon enough to make a move on Ascassin in towards turn 10. But all the time I'm just looking at the minimap, and Jamal just seems to be closing in ever so slightly each lap. Through turn 13 now and into turn 14, Dizzy Cupid all over the back of Ascassin. You think he just made the move now? He's just so quicker than Ascassin at this point. In fact, probably at any point during the race, I hate to be mean. There's a little weave there from Dizzy Keeper just to say to Ascassin, look, I'm here, I'm going to make the move, I want to get ahead of you. Oh, yeah, she takes a lot of curve there. And he definitely needs a slipstream this time around, or else he's not going to have any chance to make an overtaking towards turn 1. DRS deployed. He's in the slipstream that he's much quicker down this front straight this time, but is he going to make the move stick? He's much later on the brakes. Ascassin tries to respond. Oh, Ascassin's a little nudge actually on the inside. I don't know if that was a little bit aggressive from him. Ascassin does not want to be finishing last once again, does he, Chris, in terms of the completed runners?
It's not all Chris.
Well, no, because some people haven't actually scored yet. Oh, and there's an invite from Rocky. Into the penultimate corner, and Dizzy Cupid is still all over the back of Ascassin. I'm surprised he hasn't even made the move yet. It's gone really wide at the final corner once again, and Ascassin might have enough once again just to hang on. Here comes Dizzy Cupid on the inside of someone. He's broke really early and just he didn't seem to be.
In Bahrain, 3 laps remaining in Bahrain, and Jambo is now about 1.5 seconds behind. Battle for second.
Actually, that's not
3 laps remaining and Jambo is now in Bahrain. Battle for second. Jambo gets on the curve and that's given Flame Dragon in Bahrain, but there's no.
It's actually decent.
Obviously on the front tire. Jambo gets on the curve and
as I've just got another invite, and she clearly hasn't looked at her phone.
Obviously on the front tire.
Within 10 minutes.
I already have done. Dizzy Keeper gets a much better run this time. Oh, Ascassin's lost it! Ascassin's lost it off the curve at the final corner. That just kind of summed it up, really. That's Flame Dragon. He's coming under pressure from Jambo. Jambo's causing. Is he going to in the DRS? The first detection point? Could be. Indeed, it could be.
Might be though by the end of the straight.
Jambo runs a little
wide. He's trying to get into the
DRS zone just so we can
The rest will maybe have him running towards turn
11 because he's not close enough this time around. Is he within that 1 second? That is the all-important question. He is within the 1 second. So here we go. Jambo versus Flame Dragon. Red Bull versus Mercedes for P2s. Obviously he's going to be gaining a lot. Coming towards turn 1. Can Flame Dragon hold on? Put your bets on there, people. Whoever's still watching, if there is anybody, which there probably is, and who's going to finish ahead?
Come on, Jambo.
Who Christian through turn 5. Oh, Jambo takes a bit too much curve there. Flame Dragon just gets the slightly better running towards 6 and 7. Oh, and Jambo he's had a fantastic run through there, and he's all over the back of the Red Bull. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the ball hard then.
just avoids it.
all over the back of the Red Bull.
No, Flame Dragon, can he hold on just another half a lap? as Jamie is actually coming round the final corner now, and he's going to claim victory provisionally. Here comes Jambo. Jambo's got Flame Dragon's gone really defensive to the inside line, and Jambo, is he going to make it? Jamie wins the race provisionally. Is he going to make moves to the outside? Flame Dragon just holds his on. That's Jambo's lost it.
Jambo's gonna have a very good run.
Well, Flame.
To be fair to Flame Dragon,
Keep it on the track and he left.
Enough room. Oh, so Flame Dragon clearly. Great there from Flame Dragon.
Great respect there for Flame Dragon.
Yeah, well, actually won't even let me move off him. So Jamie takes Jambo after all. Is it always letting Flame Dragon through?
That was fantastic.
That's what this is all about.
That is made it the best. Part of the race for me. That Flame Dragon back through. Great Yankee fan 1028. This is the GP2 division. It's the second division within XRL. That is made it the best between Sunday night and Wednesday night.
Part of the race for me.
Basically, we raced F1 cars. Yankee fan 128.
Dizzy keeping an Ascas to the.
Dizzy keep it weaving.
Basically, we raced F1 cars.
Indeed, is he going to let Ascas through here? Actually, I wonder, or is he just trying to boast? I think he's boasting. Indeed, he was. The Dizzy QB takes 8th, Ascas finishes 9, and there we have it, guys. So Jamie wins a little controversially, actually. He had a 40-second gap in the end, Jamie. So it was quite an easy win in the end, but as I said, controversial nonetheless. It has been a really weird race here, to say the least. But Flame Dragon second, Jambo third, Wilkie 8th, gets a Mercedes 34. We have Davey 5th, LGS 6th, Conway 7th, Dizzy Cupid 8th. Conway's actually got a 10-second penalty. He didn't lose anything as a result of it, but nonetheless he was given one. And then Ascasian obviously finishing in P9. So there we have it, everybody. That has been GP2 tonight. We are going to
the top 3 drivers in.
And get their thoughts and reactions
on the race, so I will quickly invite them in, unless you already have done, Chris. No, there's a surprise though.
No, I haven't.
I can't find Flame Dragon.
No, I haven't.
I can't remember. I don't think so.
No.
Not picking up my messages.
Well, I've invited him now, so I'm just going to wait for him to get his bum in here for what has been. No, he does have. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Like, he's got one in. I can see that he's got one in. Yeah. No, Chris, you're not holding back anymore. You can't say that. You're not Milo either. You went.
Milo.
No, are you Radar again?
You're not one of my dogs.
Right, well, whilst we wait for Flame Dragon to get himself in here, we'll go over to you, Jamie. Seemed like a comfortable win in the end, obviously by around about 40 seconds over your nearest rivals. But give us your thoughts and reactions on the race.
Yeah, I had a decent quality lap. Taking the forward, been kind of pretty straightforward until the safety car. A bit rubbish that the connections just higher when adding the which caused between me and Jam safety kind of good race, but a bit rubbish that the connections and on forwards and happy to.
Well, provisionally well done to you, but give us, just to clarify a little bit more on that incident with yourself and with Jambo. I mean, I didn't
quite
looking a little bit further
back. I think I was like looking at the battle for 4th at the time between Ryan, who was struggling on his prime tyres. But was it a hitbox, or was it just simply down to the poor connection?
It was complete lag. I mean, I was about 5-6 tenths behind.
Turn 10.
And I just seen him go straight on. I can't remember what time is it. I think it's something like that. Yeah, turn 10. And he just straight on. I was like, what the hell? I mean, I was told me to get a big notch from behind him, and then I just straight on. It was a shame. I can't remember. I mean, I was lagging quite a bit as soon as Living Dead destroyed his car, and it's a bit.
Straight on, and I was like, what the hell happened?
And then he told me to get a big notch from behind, so it was big. Yeah,
yeah, well, obviously, well done to you for the time being. Flame Dragon, we shall go over to you, finishing P2. There was obviously a big battle between yourself and Jambo on that final lap. He just seemed to have slightly better pace compared to yourself, but full respect from the pair of you. Obviously, you know, you letting Jambo through because you may have what maybe looked like forced. Jambo letting you through on the pit straight seemed like he thought otherwise, so full respect to the pair of you there. But, you know, give us your thoughts on finishing second and earning a valuable 18 points.
Yeah, well, I don't think that battle even needed to happen. I had a massive lag spike 7 laps to go, so then my tyres went off, and fortunately just locked the rears a minute. Jambo,
yeah, as I mentioned, yeah, full respect between the pair of you there. I mean, you know, I thought you did the right thing actually, letting Jambo through. Although, well, saying that, it looked close on edge, but it looked fair enough. But as I said, full respect to the pair of you. But you know, analysis from your race, was it a good race in your view? Besides the that lag point.
A very good race. There was only one part where it was after Jamie and Jambo collided. I caught up to Jamie and I was in his DRS and his car lagged back and actually damaged my front wing a little bit, so I could have had a few laps.
Well done to you anyway for getting second place on the podium, so very well done to you. And then Jambo, moving over to you, qualified third on the grid actually. I was expecting you to be on the front row, but you didn't. But in second row P3, set yourself up very well for the race, getting up into second place early on, and even though you did lose out to Jamie, you seemed comfortable, and then the safety car seemed to bring
you into play.
Yeah, being qualifying, I don't understand. Even in AOR, I'm just crap in the middle sector, and I lost 7 tenths to Jamie in the middle sector. I was done now, but now. It was alright. Yeah, being qualifying, I don't understand. Jamie, even in AOR, I'm just crap in the middle sector. And I lost 7 tenths to Jamie in the middle sector. I was done. But I was, the curves keep on getting me, so I wasn't really wanting to push past him. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we had four destructions in one race, so it does give the GP2 guys a 167% chance on destroying their cars in every race, which is not really a good statistic to take over. Nevertheless, I mean, obviously you had that incident with Jamie, which seemed like a lot of lag was involved when the Living Dead had destroyed his vehicle, which meant obviously it did mess up the connections up until he left. But you came through the field from what was P9, I believe it was, and to finish on the podium, I think is a good recovery.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just consistently a bit faster than the guys around me, probably. I was Flame Dragon. When I got past my teammates, I got stuck behind him for a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I had a chance at all. I started pushing a bit more. A bit faster caught up the guys around me, probably. And then that Flame Dragon happened, and when I got past my teammates, I got stuck behind him for a little bit. But at the end I was like, the tyres had gone off anyway. It's probably be unfair to end.
Well, fair play to you both, full respect there, and as I said, it was a very good recovery for you, Jam. It does obviously mean you maintain your championship lead as it is, but it does mean, unfortunately, you've had a 100% record, but I'm sure you're not too sore from it.
Best I could have got really was second, because Jamie was just every lap like 3 tenths faster.
Well, thanks for your commentary, Gemma. Well, that has been GP2 division tonight, guys, and obviously the GP3 guys who were being streamed tonight did a lot earlier. Only we're doing half the distance. Tomorrow night, Righteous Tag got onto the track for the F4 division before the double header on Wednesday 5 and T6. We hope you can join us again.